audio's still on.
That's okay. I'll turn it down. Welcome to
the green screen is very off today.
Another episode. Exciting. Yeah, the green screen Eddie and set up perfectly.
My head is phasing out of existence.
Of the WDWpov Live Stream Show. Yeah, you are. You're like in an alternate reality.
And there's the green screen. You can see it.
Yeah. We've got some weird stuff going on with our green screen tonight.
Is the lighting off?
I don't know what it's doing. It's all. Oh, that's like Marty McFly in Back to the Future, the original one.
Wait, I got to get my hand in the right spot.
Where he's playing the guitar and he's trying to stay in existence. Oh, look at that, Marty McFly. You're fading in and out, Marty. I don't know what's going on.
There's not enough spacing.
Peace
in my head.
Yes, we are aliens tonight.
There's not enough spacing between my hand and my head and my, like there is between my hand and my fingers.
Where else could you go to get this kind of first class entertainment? I don't know what happened. Anyway, welcome to the WDWpov Live Stream Show. It's a hodgepodge night. It's episode 138. 138. Can't believe we've been doing this long. And this is going to be just, we're just going to.
Oh, man.
What's it? Is that your Vulcan salute? You look like your Vulcan salute there going there. There's my Vulcan salute.
Yeah.
Anyway, like I said, it's a hodgepodge night. I hope you guys are all having a great start to your week. Hope you had a great weekend. I know T-Nina, I know you were a little bit under the weather, so I wasn't going to even talk about trip reports or things like that, but still might talk about it for next week. We'll see.
I'm sorry, I was having too much fun with
that. That's pretty cool. I don't know why it's doing that though.
We don't even need a green suit.
I don't understand. It's something. It just didn't click in properly tonight. The settings didn't take the way they usually do. Oh, bless you. Yes, Kelly, we will be talking about Obi-Wan. That is actually one of our hodgepodge topics for the night. This is funny too, because we're doing a hodgepodge. Because we weren't quite exactly sure what was going to happen tonight, so we ended up doing a hodgepodge. Grand Circle Tour is doing a mishmash. So we got 8 to 9, we got a hodgepodge.
Why don't we
9 to 10 is a mishmash.
Why don't we do like a collab with them in a mishpodge?
We could do that.
Or a hodge mash.
Hodge mash, mishpodge. Yes, we could do that. We could do that sometime. Did you hire me to do the green screen? Yes, Steve. Steve is the one in charge of our green screen settings tonight, and he's let us down. He's let us down horribly. But yes, Kelly, we will be talking about Obi-Wan. It is actually one of the topics written down on my just disappeared again. On my notes for the night. There we go.
The lighting is definitely off.
There's something screwed up here with the light. I mean, it's the same lights in the same place we usually have them.
I feel like that one's angled the wrong way.
But that's how it was 2 weeks ago, and it was fine. Mm-hmm. It could. I don't know. Sometimes I do make some slight minor adjustments before the show starts. Tonight it looked fine until I came in and sat down, and then everything went all crazy. Look at this. I mean. Oh my goodness. So I just noticed this is a letter. Okay. So welcome to the show. We're going to just have some fun tonight. Nothing.
I'm having all the fun I need right here.
You are having fun. You're doing a good job right there. So Pat's out there. Hi, Pat. No one has any topic ideas. No, actually, like I said,
Dad.
Here they are. Here they are.
Dad, look, I'm Count Dooku.
These are the topics right here, except you can't see them because they keep fading in and out. But there they are. There's the topics. And look, Obi-Wan. Actually, I started my notes down here and worked my way down and around.
So you started the wrong way.
Up. But yeah, that says Obi-Wan Show right there. So you can see right there. That's where we got it.
Look, my glasses, they're all just a filter. It's an optical illusion.
Are we just going to do this for the next 55 minutes?
I mean, as long as it keeps them entertained.
I'm having a good time doing it. Yeah, so basically no one has any. If you have a topic idea, though, please throw them out.
It's
there.
always when we don't have topic ideas that they don't give them to us.
No, but when
we do, they interject with what they want to hear us talk about.
Yeah, and then we just go off all over the place. But tonight, please, if you have a topic, throw it out there. We'll try to talk about it. But in the meantime, we do have a handful of topics here. Do you want to talk about Obi-Wan first?
I mean, it's fresh in our minds.
It is fresh in our minds. We actually, so episode 1 and 2 came out a couple Fridays ago. Episode 3.
Yeah, we know nothing about that topic, so there's not really much for us to talk about other than.
No, I thought she was telling us we were the. No, actually, I did see something. They had a parade, I think, through Magic Kingdom a day or two ago. But yeah, I don't have a lot of info about that either. Like Marcus said, if you have any information now, you want to throw it in the chat, please do. But yeah, that's a pretty cool thing. Yeah, I saw they had they had a parade going through and all that good stuff. So that was a nice thing. What was I saying?
Obi-Wan.
Yeah, we do. We're trying something a little different tonight, Mary.
What's going on?
We got 2 streams going tonight. So I actually have the stream running onto my personal page, my personal wall. I have it running to the POV page. I've shared it to the group, and then it's also on YouTube. And then I did the, what do you call it, where you do an event, which I don't normally do because I'm still trying to figure out exactly how that all works. But I did create an event. I think the event is just as a reminder. I don't think it actually takes you to the stream. It is weird because, people get in one, they can't see the other people. You're right. So I'm a little leery about that.
To be fair, with not really a lot you can do between Facebook and YouTube.
No.
Facebook and Facebook.
She's talking between the 2 Facebooks. So I have it going to my Facebook wall, my personal wall, and then the page.
I'm sure PC has some StreamYard Google Chrome plugin you could use.
Probably that would sort. Well, no, I don't know. Probably not. I think Facebook just splits it out. That's all there is to it. It just splits it out.
No, I'm saying between the Facebook and YouTube. But yeah, I don't know what it would do between YouTube, Facebook and Facebook.
We do within StreamYard. We can see when people are on YouTube versus.
I'm sure there's some
versus Facebook.
Something that you can.
Like right now, I can tell that there are a couple of people on the.
Nobody's
YouTube.
watching you. Nobody cares about you.
Nobody's on my personal wall right now. So it looks like so far right now.
Nobody cares about you.
Hey, Stan. How's it going?
It's basically what they're saying.
I was joking around just a little bit ago, Stan, about the fact that we have a hodgepodge because we don't. We ended up changing our plans a little bit at the last minute, but we were doing a hodgepodge, and then I saw you guys are doing a mishmash. So Marcus had suggested doing maybe sometime in the future if we can get our heads together on it. What'd you say? Do a
mishpodge
or
a hash
hodgepodge? Yeah, mishpodge or hodge mash.
Yeah,
we could do a mishpodge hodge mash.
So
2-hour special.
Sent an essay telling us that they haven't seen Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh, okay. Well, they only had it on the one Friday.
And then it's switched over to Wednesdays.
Then the next week they started it on Wednesdays, which strangely enough.
No, we do have topic ideas. You keep distracting us.
Yeah, look, here are topic ideas right here.
They're non-existent.
They're right here. Look. See, they're there. Let's look at that. It says right there, Obi-Wan Show. Obi-Wan Show.
Stan was thinking the same thing.
Yeah. But great minds think alike. A mishpodge hodge mash show. So this is the 8 to 9 mishpodge hodge mash, 9 to 10 hodgepodge mishmodge.
And that is the kind of verbal diarrhea that you guys watch us for.
Okay, wait. I'm going to get this thing not to be invisible for just long enough for you to see it. Come on.
It wasn't invisible the last time you showed it.
Right there. You see it? Right below. Right there. See it? See it? Right there. Right there. There. See?
Right as I'm sitting down.
Right?
How does he do it? I didn't sit down. Before I sit down, there's no tag. After I said there's a tag. Coincidence? I think not.
So it's not invisible paper. We're invisible. Like, I'm going to go invisible again. You ready? Here we go. Woo! We don't know what's going on tonight. So... You could now do splish splash on a bath on a Saturday night. That's right. Both on a Saturday night. Or is that bath? Does that say bath? I think it says bath. The bath on a Saturday night. Okay.
Is your eyesight that bad right now?
What?
Is your eyesight that bad right now? You couldn't tell that it said bath?
It looked like bath to me.
It is bath.
But it's from here. It could be. I could see the little squiggle there for the A, but Obi-Wan. So Obi-Wan, yeah. So now they started the shows after the first two that were on the first Friday night together on the same night. Then they did the next one the following Wednesday. Me and Marcus, surprisingly, just got to watch the last Wednesday night show tonight. Like, we just finished watching it, about 20 minutes before showtime?
Half an hour.
Half hour, 20 minutes, somewhere.
Here's the thing. It's not a priority for me because I'm not super interested in it.
You're not?
No.
But what did you think? Okay, honest opinion. I know you're always honest.
Mm-hmm.
So what was your honest opinion? Now, keep in mind that T9 says she hasn't seen it, so we don't want to blow it for her, even though it's been out for a week and a half, 2 weeks almost. But she has an excuse. She was at Disney. Mm-hmm. She was having fun without us.
It was good for Star Wars fans. It was not good for people who didn't blow $60 on a video game because you're focusing on this one character from a video game.
We knew it was coming out Wednesday. We knew that.
No, we knew it was coming out Wednesday. We just didn't watch it.
We just didn't watch it on Wednesday. We didn't watch it till tonight. Yes, but
if we didn't know, we still would have watched it on Friday. Or we would have assumed it came out on Friday.
True. We would have watched it 2 days
and we
later.
Still wouldn't have watched it then.
Yeah, we just had a busy week. I don't know what it was. We just had a busy week. But, okay, so your honest opinion. So you're saying that it's, and Kelly's sort of like, I think, reflecting what you just said, where you're saying.
I'm a Star Wars fan, but I didn't buy the stupid game that they're referencing so much.
Which game is that?
Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order or whatever, which is a $60 game that it's only available on like 3 platforms.
But I've never played the game.
I haven't played it either.
You're referring to what characters that come from the game?
The one Inquisitor person.
The Inquisitor person, yes. So they have these Inquisitors, which that's not giving anything away. They talked about the Inquisitors before the show came out, and
yeah, the Inquisitors were in Star Wars Rebels. So if you didn't watch that before, and somehow the Grand Inquisitor is, I don't know.
Yeah.
Nobody knows that situation. They just keep getting tangled up in all of these random things by retconning so much stuff.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense.
So we're trying to figure out the Grand Inquisitor thing, how that fits based on what happened the first 2 shows. So Stan didn't play the video games either.
She has been my least favorite character until that one moment, but then she's been my least favorite again.
Until the one moment. Okay.
Yeah, so we didn't have to look at that tacky costume.
Yeah, the Grand Inquisitor was
but after that, she was my least favorite again.
There was a lot of debate before the show even came out as to the tackiness of his costume. I saw some of the previews and I looked at that costume he was wearing, and I was thinking, man, I think my wife Patty has done a much better job on some of the costumes, Star Wars, Star Trek, whatever, sci-fi related or Disney related. than that costume was. It just looked tacky.
The problem
Looked tacky.
the problem is the what's the word I'm looking for? Dissonance between their set design and costumes that they make now compared to the original designs.
Okay.
That's the problem. There's this disconnect between the modern style of making the costumes and sets and using the old style of costumes from the 70s. The 70s stuff just sticks out so much more. Like Darth Vader, the Inquisitor's outfits.
Well, you
just
even made a
look
comment about
Darth Vader's
the
chest thing looks
chest
so.
thing. You said it looked tacky.
Yeah,
or
but
it looked...
Patty is a professional. But Stan flattery will get you nowhere.
I don't even think she's watching right now. But no, she does. She does a very good job on costumes. But Kelly says she's liking the character development. Stan says he likes watching it. I actually, I enjoy it.
I enjoy
it's
the
not
characters.
blowing me away. It's not blowing me away.
I enjoy some of the characters, but it's the retconning and just changing so much of this stuff that seems to have been established in some way, but wasn't. Like, it was implied in the older movies how certain things went. Like Obi-Wan could have just stayed on Tatooine and nothing happened his entire life until
right.
Luke
That's sort of it's taken me back a little bit because I'm sitting.
But now he's going on this.
Wait a second,
galaxy trotting adventure.
I got the feeling that Obi-Wan, bam, that was it. He's on Tatooine. And then we jump all the way to
T-Nina. T-Nina, you live in real life. Have you seen San Francisco?
She's never been able to reconcile how a society that can build spaceships and robots lives in rags and ruins.
Have you seen San Francisco or LA?
I don't get that either. I don't get that. I've been in I remember this one particular trip.
So that was a real world example that just dismantled her question.
Walk out of the hotel. No, she's saying she doesn't understand how.
No, I was giving a real world example of dismantling her argument.
What's that?
Have you seen San Francisco or LA?
Yeah, she said she doesn't understand
how the Star Wars universe can have people that are poor or living in rags and ruin.
Yeah, well, real world, same thing. Yeah, I mean, I walk out of the hotel room or a hotel, very nice hotel. I turn right. I go to the conference area. Everything's beautiful. All these nice stores, restaurants, blah, blah, blah. You turn left, you go half a block in the other direction. It's
a galaxy. You expect everything to be extremely futuristic and look the same.
It's just like it's like a war zone. It's insane.
It's a massive galaxy. You expect every planet to have the same exact technology, have the same exact society and civilization. No. That's not gonna pan out. At all.
But so I'm still like in the mindset that Obi-Wan Tatooine doesn't see Vader until Star Wars Episode 4,
and Vader thinks he's dead for almost 30 years.
And Vader's like, I've not felt presence since my old, and he talks about I've had presence since my old. They do leave the line, in the presence of his old master.
Yeah, they do leave the line open ended.
Yeah, so I guess you could look at it and say, well, I guess he, I just assumed that was it. It was, he leaves him on. The lava planet, the burn up. He thinks he's dead. Comes.
No, he doesn't think he's dead.
Whatever.
My headcanon, it says that. I'm doing that now. I hate people who do that too. But what my original interpretation was, he knew Anakin was Darth Vader the entire time.
Yeah. There was a little odd. Yeah, it was a little odd.
What? We just got
Katie.
We're going to leave that up for a while.
Leave that one up. Thank you, Katie.
Not for the reasons you think. It's not because she was saying that we do an amazing show every Monday. Even though we didn't do a show last week.
We did last week because it was Memorial Day, and we do take not all, but some of the Monday holidays we usually take, but not always. We almost did a quick live stream anyway. We almost did, but it was a very busy day. A lot of stuff going on. I hope everybody else had a good holiday.
What was happening last Monday. Oh, never mind. Yeah, stuff was happening Monday.
Yeah, we were. Family get-togethers.
Yeah, I kind of blocked it out of my memory.
Yes, so last Monday was a holiday. Thank you again, Katie. That's awesome. and she does well. You have Popping the Popcorn.
Yeah,
She
that's
also,
right there.
I know that, but she also has, and I still need to try and jump on there, and I've just been really busy. But she also does like a Creators Corner series, and for some reason she asked me if I'd be on it. I still haven't been on it. I know I'll try and get on it. I'm sorry. Like I said, been a bit busy, but yeah. So she does a lot of stuff. She does a lot of stuff. But anyway, I'm not hating the show. I don't think it's blowing me away, sort of like The Mandalorian season 1 did. That's going to be tough to recreate.
You see, that's
so you were T9 apparently last Monday. You were at
okay.
Stan, she was at Disney. She was doing Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic. How did you like that ride, T9?
Stan, you're not funny. He's pretending to.
I know.
Stan, we can tell on our end what a super chat is.
Yeah, he's not even on the YouTube side. He's doing it from Facebook.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my goodness.
It doesn't just say a random number and then the comment.
So yeah. So T9, how did you like it? What did you think about it? We've been hearing, I mean, there's stories out there about people getting sick on it, and barf bags and this and that, and motion sickness, and I know Stan, if that's the case, Stan is not going to do that ride. That's going to be a tough one. I would have done it again if you let you. No, that's good. That's good. Yeah, I can't wait till we get on that. That'll be that looks like a fun ride.
All I know is that I saw when we went to see, what was it, Top Gun the other day?
Yeah, we did. We saw
a trailer for
the
Cosmic Rewind or whatever, and it had the worst sound-alike I've ever heard for a character.
Yeah. Rocket Raccoon didn't sound exactly like Rocket Raccoon.
They got a very bad sound-alike.
Yeah, I wasn't thrilled with the job they did there. And I'm going to throw this out there. I know we're already 22 minutes into the show, but I did say.
No, we can just keep ranting.
Solo exits, yes.
We can just keep ranting about
we can.
Obi-Wan.
Well, we're not going to rant about it the whole show.
We don't need to bring
He
people
disappeared
on.
again. He disappeared again. Yes. Woo! Top Gun. Yeah, Katie, you do all the movie reviews and stuff. Top Gun was actually very good. I really enjoyed it. Patty enjoyed it. I was surprised. She really enjoyed it, and she did not like the original Top Gun that much. But she loved Top Gun Maverick. So I love the special effects. I know it's not Disney related, but tonight's a hodgepodge anyway. But the special effects were awesome. They do some CGI, obviously, like almost every movie does nowadays.
You mean they didn't crash a plane?
But
they didn't blow up any of those other planes?
They did. They actually did. They blew them up with Tom Cruise in it. Anyway, no, I mean, the special effects were awesome. They actually did film Tom Cruise and the other characters that were, supposed to be flying. They were in those planes. They were actually, in the rear seat of them, but they were able to do camera angles and things and do some special stuff. But they actually did 3 months of training. Each of those cast members, 3 months of advanced training, starting in slower planes, then working up to fast prop planes, then getting into like some small jets, and eventually actually flying in those F-18 fighter jets. They didn't fly them, obviously, but they were in them, and they were actually taking them through, high G maneuvers. And so, yeah, that's awesome. I like when a movie does special effects with real life stuff. And even models,
it's like even practical effects.
Yeah, practical effects. And then Star Wars, I mean, original Star Wars.
The entire movie was practical effects.
Practical,
almost.
Yeah, there were models and filming with models and things like that. But yeah, hey, orange cones out there. So yeah, Top Gun Maverick, I would recommend it. What? Wait. Oh, okay. I didn't catch that. You're a cross between Superman, Clark Kent.
Same person.
What's that?
It's the same person.
Is it the same person? Are you sure? Who are you? Oh, it's just Marcus.
Oh, so
wait, who are you?
So you've contracted Lois Lane's disease.
Yeah. Could you ever figure out how that actually worked? Batman, basically
Batman,
just covers like from here up with his eyes open, same voice. Robin's just wearing this little,
the drinking water fountain is clearly labeled.
He's this mask. It's everything. You can see his whole face. Steve saying, I've seen the original several times, not in the theater though. I'd like to see this one when it comes out streaming service for free. That might be a little while. But
Doctor Strange is already coming to Disney Plus this month.
Is it really?
Yeah, June 22nd.
Wow.
So that's pretty soon.
That is pretty soon. It's been out for what, about a month and a half ish.
Yeah, so that was fast.
That was pretty fast.
Spider-Man took quite a while to get to streaming.
And I'm still hearing from some people that Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, we haven't seen it yet.
I honestly couldn't care less about Marvel at this point.
He's getting a little over Marvel.
I'm getting over Star Wars too.
A little bit. Yeah, Disney is oversaturating a bit, I would say.
A bit.
But
we didn't even finish The Bad Batch because we became uninterested, and they're already doing a season 2.
Season 2's coming out, yeah.
Soon.
But the Doctor Strange.
And we've got 10 Marvel series coming out.
Yeah, they're going faster than we can take it in.
Stan, you know why they did that with Spider-Man, right? Because it's Sony.
Yeah.
Brought to you by Sony.
Sony.
Notice how in all of the Spider-Man movies, their technology, like phones, is this weird off-brand stuff, i.e. Sony stuff.
But
Disney does own the TV rights for Spider-Man for some reason.
That's weird.
Yeah, I know. They do all the cartoons with Spider-Man.
That whole thing is such a mess. It's such a mess.
And then on the East Coast, Universal has the right to use Marvel characters.
The thing, East Coast this, West Coast that. The thing that I still, like I said, Doctor Strange, I've heard a number of people, not just, and I would imagine I'll probably be in that same camp too, saying that not necessarily for, it's PG-13 for a reason. Mm-hmm. There are some PG-13s that are marginal where it's like, okay, you could take someone a little younger.
We didn't even talk about that.
Oh, Chip and Dale. But Doctor Strange, and many people have said this, not necessarily for a younger audience.
Oh, you mean like literally all of the Marvel movies have been rated PG-13, so not for a younger audience?
But some are PG-13 and aren't that bad. I'm getting the impression Doctor Strange probably is a little bit more out there. Now Top Gun Maverick, this is weird. The first half of the movie, not much swearing. Really not much swearing. Then the second half, it was like...
You want to watch people pretend to sit or actually sit in planes saying, oh, S word over and over again?
Yeah, oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Except they weren't saying crap. So you can figure it out from there.
We skipped talking about Chip and Dale for a reason, didn't we?
We just sort of avoided that.
I did a review of it. It's actually gotten quite a few views.
Has it?
Yeah.
Oh, on his YouTube channel, Marcus Talks YouTube channel. He did do a review of Chip and Dale. If you want to go over there and check it out, Marcus Talks on YouTube.
I kind of rushed it, but I explained it as best as I could for the...
That's yes, exactly, Katie. Because Mary's saying she's heard mixed reviews. Yeah, exactly. I think because it is more there are some horror elements to it, which I'm not a big horror fan myself. So I'm not so sure I'm going to enjoy it so much. I liked the first one. That one I enjoyed. This one I don't think I'm going to like nearly as much. And I like Doctor Strange when he was in Spider-Man No Way Home. Mm-hmm. That was a good mix of characters. But anyway, I'm actually a fan of Obi-Wan Kenobi. I think the show's doing well. It's still moving a little slow. Obi-Wan's still in his little brooding
how many
mood.
Episodes are there?
I think there's only 6. And
so
how many
we're only
episodes? Is it 6?
We're already halfway done.
We're halfway done.
They released 40% of them?
Oh, I thought you were doing the spelling bee.
No. They released 40% of the episodes on the first night, essentially.
anyone who used to watch Cheap Seats and they saw the spelling bee episode, they know what I'm doing here.
Oh my goodness. Stan actually thought Chip and Dale was good.
A lot of people did. I'd
like to hear their reason.
I fell asleep.
No, you were asleep the entire time.
I was asleep all the way through until about the last 5 minutes or so.
I'd like to hear their reasoning for thinking
5 stars for Chip and Dale.
Yeah, what is this with 6 episodes thing? They keep making the shows progressively shorter.
Hey, Holly.
They do an hour-long first episode and then just cut down every other episode after that. Ooh, Holly has common sense.
Yes, Chip and Dale. All right.
You didn't even watch most of it, but you know it's bad. I was asleep
through the whole thing until the last 5 or 10 minutes.
I also woke you up.
And then I saw, what was it? The ugly...
I woke you up for the Seth
Ugly
Rogen
Sonic
thing. Yeah.
Ugly Sonic. Yeah. I'm like, what's going on here?
I woke you up for the stupid Seth Rogen joke.
Oh, and then you told me that one character was Pinocchio. And I'm like, huh? That's Pinocchio?
Peter Pan.
Or Peter Pan. I'm sorry.
They didn't... Why did they do the story... 33.3%. Yes, I'm sorry. Thank you for correcting my math.
Well, 1/3.
Yeah, I know.
No. If it's 3 episodes and there's 6 total.
I said they released 40, which is most likely wrong. Yes.
What's that? What are we talking about?
The Obi-Wan Kenobi episodes.
There's
being
6.
released. Yes.
And there's 3 already done.
I said on the first. They already
on
released,
the first night
yeah.
they were. Yeah.
So I was wrong.
They did 1/3 of the episodes, which is 33.3%.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kelly. Stan likes most movies, it seems. Well,
I'm going to do this real quick.
The cameos totally made the show. I will admit, it was impressive how many characters from other things they got, but that does not make it a good movie. As a movie, it's pretty bad. Because 90% of the jokes are, oh, remember how stupid reboots and remakes do this thing? We'd never do that. Oh, and then you do it. I'll never rap. And then Chip starts rapping.
Okay.
They're going to do a weird remix version of the theme song for the credits, even though everyone would rather hear the original song. Oh, that's so funny.
Okay. I'm throwing this out there. If you come on, it's going to be brief because, we don't have a ton of time tonight. But we are opening up the green room. I just threw the link out there on StreamYard to get to StreamYard to get into our green room. So if anyone dares to jump on, remember, no swearing, family show, be good, be cool.
So I see Stan doesn't have a great sense of humor.
No, he maybe he does.
I just explained what most of the jokes in the movie are to you.
Maybe we just don't get it.
No, I got the jokes, but they were bad.
Gaston is fading out.
I just said 90% of the jokes in the movie are make fun of something that all the reboot and remake movies have been doing, complain about it, and then do exactly what you said you weren't going to do.
Okay, but Obi-Wan, I'm okay with. I'm just trying. Obi-Wan, I'm okay with. Doesn't overwhelm me as being super, super great. Okay, tonight. What did you write? Tonight. What did you notice? I noticed it too. What did you said during the episode 3, Stormtroopers?
But why did so many Stormtroopers just magically become female?
Yeah.
Like just magically? Yes, I got the ugly Sonic joke, Stan. I would have gotten it more than you.
He gets all that stuff. But he just wasn't impressed with them pulling a bunch
I was impressed with
random
them
stuff together.
I was impressed with them getting the rights to use the characters, but I was not impressed with the movie itself in any other way.
Yeah.
The movie was just bad. It was a worse Who Framed Roger Rabbit, except they focused it on pre-existing characters, established a world that doesn't make sense. Peter Pan ages, but none of the characters from Peter Pan aged at all. We see a lost boy from Peter Pan later in the movie who stayed the exact same age and said, Peter, you got old.
Yes.
Why didn't you age, kid from Peter Pan? A lost boy shows up. Why didn't he age? Chip and Dale and Peter Pan are the only characters that age.
He watched it 3 times.
Oh my goodness.
Three times. The neighbors had to call to see if he was okay. female stormtroopers.
Yeah,
Where did they come from all of a sudden?
We've had 3 movies where
I
pretty
mean-
much every stormtrooper we've ever seen or heard was a guy, and now just magically.
I'm okay with equal rights. I get that. I'm okay with that. But here's the deal. Star Wars
did you know,
episode 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9.
Well, 1, 2, 2, 3 were clones of the same guy.
Right. But then 7, 8, 9.
7, 8, 9 had a female stormtrooper,
They
but
did,
only
one.
Only one.
One. Now all of a sudden it's it's like they got all these female stormtroopers. I'm like, what?
How did this happen?
When did this happen? It wasn't in, and this was pre episode 4.
Yeah.
4, 5, 6. No.
Holly, you haven't watched what? It's Chip and Dale.
What's that? I honestly haven't even finished it.
I can't get through.
Maybe she's talking about Obi-Wan.
She's probably talking about Chip and
Maybe
Dale
Chip and
because
Dale.
Stan said he watched it 3 times.
Yeah, that's right. No, they're probably talking Chip and Dale. We do have a guest on here. You want to bring her on?
I guess.
Does she see if yeah, Chip and Dale. Yeah. I like I said, Holly, I slept through the entire thing. I didn't even know they were watching it. I was just sitting like
the
this.
first joke in the joke in the first minute was completely inappropriate.
I just was like that the entire movie.
They
not
only
even
had
knowing
one
they were
female
watching it.
trooper in Kenobi. Well, I thought I counted 2 at least, but still, where
It
did they
might have
come
been the
from?
same one talking more than once.
No, one of them got killed.
You just gave away something. Okay. Anyway, we have somebody in the green
But
room.
still, where did they come from?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Apparently somehow pre-episode 4.
Then they became more discriminatory. Episode 4, 5, 6.
Then they went back to just all male stormtroopers. I'm not really sure.
No, we saw more than one female Imperial.
Yeah, I thought there was more than one. We'll have to rewatch it.
You ruined it for me.
Yeah, I'll bet you were, Mary.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, the big Star Wars fan out there, Mary T. Wells.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
I'm sorry.
I'm going to do a countdown. 3, 2, 1.
Hey guys.
There she is. I got to go with this screen. There we go. Katie, thank you so much for the super chat earlier in the show.
You're very welcome.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, I'm not ditching you, by the way.
It's all good. Whenever you have time.
Creators thing, but yeah, no, it's yeah, you do a lot. What are you doing now? I mean, you've got popping the popcorn. You've got the creators corner thing.
Holly.
I feel like there's some other stuff you got going on too.
I
I'm
have a
not
Disney
thinking of it.
podcast now that I do.
Okay. And you just
And then
24/7. You're just doing podcasts and live streams and.
no. So I do certain days. I just do the YouTube channel on certain days, and then certain days I do the podcast, and then certain days I do the other podcast.
Okay. So you're a busy person.
Yes,
You're
sometimes.
Sometimes. So how's the new locale? I know you moved up north from Florida this past year. Past what 3, 4, or 5 months ago, something like that in the wintertime.
It's been almost 4 months now.
4 months now. Okay, I know it was like wintertime. Sometime you moved up here.
I moved up in March to New York.
Okay, well you moved soon enough that you got some snow. I know that.
Yes, it was my first time seeing the snow.
Wow, you've never been out anywhere where there was snow before.
Nope.
Wow. Could you imagine that?
No.
Never having seen or been
No,
out
not at all.
in real snow.
Hi, Mary.
That's crazy to me.
It's nothing like the soap bubbles they blow at Disney.
Yeah, my wife. Oh yeah, the soap suds, the Disney soap suds. No.
And the funny thing was we didn't really have warm enough clothes. So as soon as we got off the plane, I didn't know to wear double pants and stuff. And as soon as we got off the plane, I felt the wind and the snow, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm cold. I need something else.
Is it that cold in New York?
Oh, it's about the same as it is here. It's like right about.
I don't.
It's almost.
I
it's
barely
almost the
ever need to
same.
wear double pants.
Well, I'm in between. I'm in between 2 mountain peaks here because
Oh,
I live
wow.
in Plattsburgh, New York. So I'm
Wow.
in between Vermont mountains, and I'm in between the Adirondack mountains.
Okay, so you're up near the northern. Your northern. Part
So I'm an hour away from Montreal.
Oh wow. Okay.
Stan
And
is
then-
collecting
Double pants. Yes. But yeah. What?
And then Vermont's only a ferry ride away, so it takes about 45 minutes to get to Vermont from here.
A ferry ride. Okay. What is a lake? I'm trying to
It's
think.
Lake Champlain. It goes
Champlain.
across.
That's the one. I've been there twice, I think. Long time ago.
And so you take your car over the ferry. You stay in your car. You can go look up, and you can see like the mountains and the river and stuff like that, or the lake.
Mm-hmm. That's cool. So what? Yeah, that's a bit of a shock to the system coming from Florida. We've done that just on some of our trips, especially when they're, I don't know, like November, December trips or January, February trips where we'll be down there and then we'll be driving home. Now it's not quite like you're flying and you get off the plane and boom, it's like right there. But we're driving home. It's still fairly warm in the car, and then we start getting up north, and we get up north, and we still have our shorts on from Disney, and we got our
I wonder where they went.
monorail T-shirt on and stuff
Right.
like that. And then we get up to Ohio. We get out of the car in our driveway, and we're like, ugh.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, but it's been good though. But I still have Disney Plus and stuff like that, so I'm good there. And then I also have the Disney podcast that I started with a couple of my friends, so I have that to keep me until I can go back.
So you are planning on going back at some point then?
Yeah, because my family all still lives down there.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Huh. Interesting.
Yep.
Is it going to be like a long-term thing, or just a few months more, or you going to be down, getting back down to
I'm
Florida?
going to be down in either October or January. I haven't decided yet.
Okay. That's not too bad.
No. Am I near? Yes, Lake Placid's an hour away from me, Stan.
Cool. So what else would you like to tell us about? Any Disney topics you have on the top of your head right now?
So did you guys see the Sneaker Cinderella movie? Did you guys see that one?
No.
It was so awful. Don't watch it.
I kind of could have. I figured that out based on the name.
What's the one that you want to watch that's probably just so bad?
From Lionsgate, Pinocchio: A True Story.
Pinocchio,
with
A True
Pauly
Story.
Shore.
Pauly Shore. Yeah, Pauly Shore. That's all you got to say right there. It's a Pauly Shore movie.
Isn't that no? That's Florida, Holly.
Yeah.
No,
There's
no.
Lake Placid in Florida as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're up at the New York Lake Placid.
No, this Pinocchio movie was done in another country. Pauly Shore just dubbed over it.
Yeah.
I haven't
think
heard that one.
Yeah, it was originally, I think, a Russian animated movie about Pinocchio.
Oh, and then there's the Pinocchio remake from Disney coming out. I'm sure that's
Yeah.
right.
I don't know about that one because I don't really like the live action ones as much, so I don't know how I feel about that one.
Yeah, I'm not really looking forward.
I mean, I like Tom Hanks and Joseph Gordon-Levitt, so it might be all right, but I just have to see how it is.
I can't tell if Stan is messing with us at this point.
Sneakerella 5 stars.
I can't tell if that one's a joke or not, though.
I think that, well,
it was. Did you see? Yes, I saw the Blue Fairy. Yeah, it scared me too a little bit.
I have not seen this trailer. I have to watch it, I guess.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to check that one out from the comments here.
Was it on the
I think
level?
Stan's messing.
I think
Was it on the level of the She-Hulk Attorney at Law trailer?
Oh, She-Hulk Attorney at Law. I thought that was a joke when I heard that name, and then I was like, no,
you
there's a
know the
real
new
show
Marvel show comes out on Wednesday.
She-Hulk Attorney at Law.
She-Hulk. The new Marvel show comes out.
9 or 10 episodes, and Obi-Wan only gets 6. What's
Oh
with
yeah.
that? What's with that?
I don't know what's with that.
Okay,
But
go ahead.
the new Marvel show comes out this Wednesday. She Marvel or something.
Miss Marvel.
Oh, Ms. Is it Ms?
Yeah.
Ms. Marvel or something?
I can't keep
I
track
can't
of
keep
the
track
letter.
of-
I can't keep track of the lettering for all of those. Stan, She-Hulk isn't even out yet.
Stan's just messing.
Your mom's watching a show on Peacock right now.
What are you watching, Patty?
thought it was she's watching Suits.
Is she watching Suits right now?
Without you? I think she's just saying that.
She's seen a bunch of. There's a show called Suits she's been watching again.
Oh, that's a really good show. I like that show.
Actually, it's pretty good. It
has Meghan Markle in it.
Yeah, right. Meghan Markle is in it. I only have seen maybe half of the episodes she's seen, but I'm still keeping up with enough of the story.
Yes, we needed Peacock for The Office, Mary.
Yeah. But I just want to come on and say hi and just talk with you guys. I'll let somebody else come up for 15 minutes, but my phone died.
Everyone else is chicken tonight, Katie. Everybody else is chicken tonight. But we do have more topics here we're going to cover in the next 10, 15 minutes. So, but no, that's cool. I'm glad you jumped on for a short time with us, and I will try to get my schedule cleared to be able to pop on there and do one of your Creator Corner shows. So anyway, I think she's froze up.
Yeah, I think she froze.
There we go. Oh man, but that's that's cool. Katie came on. Went to the zoo and the zookeeper offered me a peacock. Is that the same? I don't think so.
I've gone to Animal Kingdom and I've met Fraser Crane.
That's right, Fraser Crane. You got to watch out. He's a mean one. Yeah. My wife doesn't look necessarily presentable right now, so. Wow. Okay. So here's the deal. France. Okay.
What about France?
Disney. Disneyland, Paris. Did you hear about what happened with the person who was trying to propose to his fiance? He was trying to propose, and a cast member came in, swooped in, and grabbed the ring from him. Like, apparently, that sounds really bad. Like, why would this guy? First off, any cast member swiped a valuable thing like that out of my hand, whether it was a proposal or whether it was I had a Rolex watch or something,
anything,
which I don't, but anything of
any
value,
personal property.
That just seems a little odd right there. But apparently they were on some like stage area in front of the castle or some stage area. I don't think so. I haven't heard all the details. I've heard a few different parts, but it sounds like they were in an area where they shouldn't necessarily have been on this little stage.
I don't know why your immediate reaction is to grab the ring. Then.
Exactly. I mean, maybe
why not tell them to get out of there?
Yeah, you like jump
instead of stealing their personal property.
But apparently, the guy like swipes the ring out from the guy, and that's just not the way you do it. And
I don't care if they were in an area they shouldn't have been in. The very least you could have done is tell them you're in a restricted area you're not supposed to be in.
But apparently, now I don't know if this is true or not either, but one of the side stories I've heard is that the guy or whoever asked, either a cast member friend asked another cast member, some weird chain of events, but somebody supposedly asked if it would be okay if they did it there, if he proposed there, and they were told yes. Maybe not. I don't know. But no matter what, I wouldn't grab the guy's wedding, ring. Just as, I don't know. That just seems a little odd. That is very weird, Mary. What else do we have here? Okay, Guardians of the Galaxy. T9 gave us a little bit of a hint on that, as well as Mary has been on that ride. We know Stan's never going to go on that ride. He's going to take the solo exit. Don't know if it's tradition to break the law when you propose. Yeah, I don't know. That's something
we don't know the details of.
Yeah. I don't know
going on.
That would necessarily be breaking the law.
The company can't enforce that wouldn't be a law. That would be one of their personal rules.
That would be a rule or a regulation of that company.
Now, if they were in a restricted area, that would be breaking the law.
Yeah, if it said no trespassing and they walk past there anyway.
That on personal property, that is breaking the law.
Yeah.
But the entire place is personal property.
Gaston. But apparently it was like a little stage area that I think they had in front of the castle or something like that, so that they wanted to do the engagement. He wanted to do the engagement on that little stage. The castle was in the background, so on and so forth. But that was a weird one. Guardians of the Galaxy. So Mary said she liked it. T9 says she liked it. Some people apparently are reporting getting sick. Okay, yeah, I could see some motion sickness.
Yeah, and 20 years ago, people said they were getting sick going on mission space, including astronauts.
There's still people who say they get sick on mission space.
Including astronauts.
Including astronauts.
When it first opened.
Yeah, they actually, even before they had the orange and green, they still just had all of the same thing, all of the ones that spun like a centrifuge. But after I think the first few months, maybe 6 months or so, they toned it down. I did get to go on it within like I don't know, a few days, weeks or whatever of when the ride came out, maybe months at the most, but it was still within that period of time where it was the full force G forces, and I did fine.
You don't think you could be an astronaut, do you?
I don't. I can't. No, I can't. I mean, I just can't. I'm too heavy now. That's okay. That's okay, Katie. Yeah, we were just winding down anyway, so that was good timing for your phone to die. What's Steve saying? I did the orange. Oh, the orange.
Seems like his comment got repeated.
Did not get sick. Yeah, the orange. I don't get sick on it. There have been a couple of times over the years, if I don't eat just before you go on. I haven't gotten nauseous, but there have been a couple of times where I got a little bit of a headache.
Well, on the bright side, Steve doesn't have to worry about looking at the screen while he's doing it, right?
Actually, that might be.
That might have been something that
I don't know if that
like looking around can.
Yeah, do not when you're on.
See, he doesn't have to worry about looking around at different things.
Yeah. T9 is saying that they didn't. Ed was sick for 2 days after that. I could see it happening. The thing is, you got to stare straight into the screen. And I tried it one or two times. I've done this just because I heard it's weird, and it is weird.
They don't have the traditional Disney trash cans when you exit. They are open for easy access.
Yes, they are for a yes, if you turn your head while you're on the orange and the centrifuge you're spinning, if you turn your head away from the screen.
I did it once just to see.
And I remember doing it when they still had the full force thing going.
Oh, man.
It's like you turn your head, and it's like you turn your head this way, but it's like you're turning your head sideways.
Yeah, I attempted it just to see.
Turn your head to the left, and the vision shifts this like that. It's crazy because your inner ear, all of a sudden now you're turning your head this way. The fluids in your inner ear are now rushing to this ear. So it's basically as if you've turned your head this way when you're actually turning your head this way. Does that make sense? Turn your head this way. The centrifuge is throwing your inner ear fluid back to your left ear.
Yeah, Mary doesn't understand why they put a big flight of steps for you to climb after you get off of. Did the Universe of Energy have a flight of stairs for you to go up?
Universe of Energy?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
So
I think it was all flat.
So why does the Guardians of the Galaxy need one?
Because it's a roller coaster. So, you start up a little high on a roller coaster, or you start down and then they make you go up high.
Except they could still end it on a place where you're.
They could loft it back up to ground level.
And at least Space Mountain has an escalator thing.
True. You actually have to go. Do you actually have to go up steps? You don't have an escalator option?
You walk in on a ramp.
Wow. That's they should have the.
I don't get why they stopped doing those conveyor belt escalators.
Yeah,
that
like
have
they
been
had
on so many attractions before. They lead you up to
like
the People Mover, Pirates of the Caribbean at the end of it, Space Mountain at the end of it. Used to be at the end of it, but they changed it because of the remodeling.
Yeah, the remodeling.
Now it's actually just a ramp.
Now it's just a ramp. Yeah, that was disappointing because that was cool. We used to run up the conveyor belt thing at the end of
it. Winds around when you
Space
come
Mountain.
in, but coming out you do steps.
So
they kept you on a winding around ramp.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's not all the money they put into the ride. They could have given you something so you could take an escalator thing
You'd
up.
expect them to be done with the Tron coaster at this point, since they started work on and finished Guardians of the Galaxy in less time.
Yes.
Sure, they had the building there already.
What's up with that?
They
Tron?
already had the building there technically, but
They did have a lot of extra work to do
with refitting a building that was not designed for it.
Well, but the other one they had to like cut into
The
stuff
train
going on with the
station.
train and the tracks, and they got
There's
Space Mountain right
is
there.
an elevator you can use.
You got the
Space Mountain
cars. You
Underground.
got the cars. They had to redo the track and all kind of stuff. Okay, so Guardians of the Galaxy, most reports good.
You got 5 minutes.
I know, that's amazing. Orange swirls. What's up with the orange swirls again?
As long as I get my pineapple Dole Whip. I'm fine.
Oh, stop with your pineapple Dole Whip.
Okay, we had common ground. We both hated Chip and Dale. Can we agree on that?
Yes, we did.
And you didn't even watch
I
it.
watched 5-10 minutes of it. I can't wait to go on that ride, T9. That one's got me. I'm looking forward to that one. I really am.
Oh, and the Guardians also had going for it. They didn't have to design a special type of roller coaster bike for it.
True. Yeah.
Even though it's already in Shanghai
But
somehow.
they already have.
Why would you put it in Shanghai first of all places?
I don't know. I mean, there are some of the international
But
Disney
is-
parks that have some really, really,
Like,
really
is Tron
cool
that
stuff.
big in China? I doubt it would be
I
that
don't
big
know.
in China.
I don't know. Maybe it was.
Are you talking Citrus Swirl?
Yes, the citrus swirl. Yeah, I'd put orange swirl. I'm sorry, I'm thinking orange bird. But yeah, citrus swirl. What's going on with that? I've heard reports again this last week that apparently
Right.
they weren't there. They were off the menu. They were off the app.
T9, does the Tropical Serenade have alcohol in it?
I'm sure it does. I'm sure it does.
Or the orange swirl at your local Dairy King?
Oh, that's not the same.
Dairy King?
That's not the same.
It also doesn't exist unless
Dairy
it's a
King.
small.
Yeah, we have Dairy Queen. We have Dairy Queen here.
Wait, they have Dairy Kings? And
Apparently, they've got the king. We only have a queen.
oh, because they couldn't disrespect the Queen of England. Is that why?
Oh, T9 says no, it doesn't have alcohol.
No, wait. Is that why theirs is called Dairy King
Why is that? Because
in Canada? Because they
they
couldn't disrespect the Queen.
Queen Elizabeth. Yeah,
Wasn't there a king?
there was before Queen Elizabeth,
Didn't she have a husband?
and then she decided she was going to live forever.
Wait, didn't she? Wasn't she married?
Yes.
How was
she
he not the king?
Because I can't remember how it worked. It was some.
So wait, when the king gets married, does whoever he marries become queen?
She was the bloodline. He was just married to her.
Okay,
So
but
she
whenever
was the actual bloodline.
whenever a king gets married, does whoever marries him become a queen?
Oh, there. I don't know.
It is coconut soft serve with pog
Whoops, sorry.
juice.
Pog juice.
I mean, without the pog juice and maybe the pineapple juice, I think I'd like that.
Yeah, you probably would. You probably would.
She was queen before she married. Yeah, I understand that concept, but I'm saying,
But so yeah,
If
he
there was a-
doesn't become the king through marriage, basically.
I'm saying if there was a king, does the person that marries him become queen through marriage?
I don't think so. I'm not a royalty expert, but no, I don't think so. But yeah, supply chain. Thank you, Steve. That's just I'm sure it's supply chain issues or Russia's fault. wait, go. Or Russia's fault. Why it's missing off the menu? Yes, blame Russia. It's a Putin conspiracy.
You better stop talking.
I mean, everything's their fault now. So, yeah, orange swirls, they just better be there when I'm there. That's all. Or, I mean, a citrus swirl.
T9 is actually legitimately answering the question.
What's that? She becomes queen consort if she marries the king. Yep, marries.
So
same
she's
thing,
actually,
queen
so the
consort.
person would become a queen,
Okay,
but with a secondary part of the name.
we got 1 minute. Okay. Animal Kingdom, I heard there was something about some kind of survey going around asking about all the rides at Animal Kingdom. Are any of them offensive in any way to anybody?
What does that mean?
Do the rides, are they iconic? Do you consider them iconic? Do you consider them?
How can a ride be offensive? in what way at Animal Kingdom?
I don't know, but they're doing a survey about that. So there's speculation, again, very early speculation, that maybe they're talking about, redoing some major stuff there at Animal Kingdom, sort of like they redid a major chunk of Epcot, or Epcot, as Walt used to call it. I'm offended that they're asking about being offended. Yes, I am too. So we'll see what
Yeti
comes.
offends me. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my thing. Fix the Yeti. That's, if they gave me that survey, I would have put in any extra comments. Yes, fix the Yeti. And surprisingly,
I find dinosaur offensive because it's so damn jerky.
they
were going to dinosaurs on its last legs anyway.
This is a dinosaur ride.
Dinosaurs on its last legs anyway. Not very popular movie. They got rid of all the merchandise in the gift shop.
I was surprised. I just saw an article today about how long have Mickey and Minnie been married? And people were commenting and saying, no, they've never been married. They've never been married. And it's like,
Walt has said that they were married.
Watch our Disney Couples podcast, episode 1, or listen to it on most of the podcast channels out there, Apple and, whatever, iHeartRadio, and what are some of the other ones? All the podcasts. Spotify. Thank you. Pretty much any of them. If you look up either WDWpov or Disney Couples Podcast, or maybe the whole thing all together, episode 1, we talked about that for a little bit. We were ahead of our time. We were talking about that last year. This article was just talking about it today.
And they got it wrong?
It was for the most part, I think they probably watched or listened to our thing and said, hey, they were married. But yeah, no. So a lot of people didn't believe it, but yes, Mickey and Minnie, according to Walt,
did you say
were
Mickey?
Married. They are married.
Did you just say
I
Mickey?
said Mickey and Minnie. Mickey and Minnie,
Okay.
according to Walt, got married.
So they've been married for what, 90 years?
Long time.
Basically since they've been existed.
Pretty much, pretty close to it. So anyway, we're running over. Look at that, a hodgepodge night with hardly any legitimate topics other than my scrap paper, which is pretty much a normal night.
I find it offensive that Disney cast members don't know Mickey and Minnie are married, even though they do live in separate abodes. Well, that's just Toontown. That's all for show.
That is.
Because there was a second Toontown with 2 more houses for them. So
again, because according to Walt,
it was all a show.
When they are doing a show, a movie, they are playing parts just like any other actor or actress would. Whether they're married or not, Mickey and Minnie play maybe boyfriend, girlfriend, or they might play complete strangers.
Yeah, I find it offensive that the cast members don't know that, but they know how many bricks are in Magic Kingdom Castle or Cinderella Castle. Yeah, they expect you to know too much. They expect you to know more than the cast members for some reason.
Good night, Katie. Thank you again.
What's that all about?
So, are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. This whole green screen thing tonight was just sort of very wonky, but it just added to the show, I think. So, my goodness, T9, I hope you're feeling better. I know you weren't feeling so good yesterday.
No, T9 knows exactly how many bricks are in the castle. Probably because another cast member asked her that question, and they got her.
That's right. Because
that's how it always goes.
Should we give the answer?
No.
It's a trick question. Anyway.
Oh, what's the safest way to ski? Don't ski.
Yes. So again, thanks for being with us tonight for our Hodgepodge episode 130. Well, it wasn't Hodgepodge episode 138, but it was WDWpov Live Stream Show episode 138, which is just a hodgepodge night for us. We're glad that you got to see the show and put your comments in and chat with us. And we just appreciate you being out there. Being part of our extended Disney family. And we hope you have a great, magical week. And let's go ahead and do the song. You ready? 1 and a 2 and a 3. Now it's time to say goodbye to all our company. MIC, see you real soon. KEY.
Why?
Because we like you. He never sticks around till the end. MOUSC. He's even taking the chair out with him, gang.
I mean,
Good night. Good night. Thank you very much. And again, we hope you have a wonderful week, and we'll see you next Monday night.
maybe.
See you real soon.